I am so excited. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Baumia, our indefatigable Sector Minister, Honorable Isaac Esiaman, the boss of the National Sports Authority, the board chairman, the Director General of the National Sports Authority, Professor Chumesi, my hardworking colleagues on the Council of the Football Association, our hardworking, proud club owners, executives across board, my dear friends from the Inky fraternity, Mimamunyina Akwaba. Mimamunyina Akwaba. Are you not happy to be here today? I am extremely humbled and perhaps overly excited that the Almighty God has brought us to this very day. Today marks a historic return of our beloved sport called football. Indeed, tonight we are going to be witnesses to the rebirth of the game, of the sport, which is so crucial to the hearts and minds of perhaps 30 million people and beyond in this country. Your Excellency, we were elected into office a little over 7 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and the Executive Council immediately set ourselves the target of raising the standards of all our male and female competitions. For us on the Council, the ultimate vision is to have league competitions which we can be proud of and perhaps which can rival the so-called big leagues across the globe. For us as a Council, our job is to ensure that the right corporate structures and professionalism are put in place to give young Ghanaian talents, Ghanaian football clubs, and all our competitions the best possible chances of achieving their goals. Your Excellency, as part of putting in place the needed structures and achieving the targets we have set for ourselves for our various competitions, we have appointed over the last few days men and women with impeccable credentials and integrity to serve on our various subcommittees, i.e. the Premier League Committee, the Division 1 League Committee, the FA Cup Committee, the Women's Premier League Committee, and the Women's FA Cup, the products of which reason we are here gathered today. These committees will work closely with the newly established competitions department to achieve our desired objectives. Our newly established marketing department is to roll out a sponsorship drive for the much needed funding that is required to manage all the competitions and products of the Football Association. Last week, Your Excellency, the Football Association organized a series of workshops on the club licenses requirements for football clubs across the country. One thing is crystal clear. Going forward and meeting the requirements that are needed for our game to move to the level that we so desire, we all are committed to ensuring that we not only respect the rules, but we ensure that we are competitive on all fronts. Continuous education seminars for key stakeholders in the game, namely our coaches, match commissioners, match coordinators, as well as team and venue media officers for all competitions, have been held in the last few days. With these workshops, we are confident that the new season that is just about rolling out will produce exciting and truly professionally run competitions. Your Excellency, members of the football industry, ladies and gentlemen, in our quest to drive the change, we have also approved competition-specific regulations for all our products, namely the Premier League, the Division 1 League, the Women's Premier League, and we are going to the extent of also providing regulations for all RFA organized competitions across the country. Your Excellency, in these new regulations, there are a number of innovations and new provisions. For example, you will notice that protest processes have been shortened from 3 days to 1 day, and this will clearly quicken the process for the adjudicating bodies to be able to effectively run their setups. We also have new provisions on betting. All participants in our football, i.e. players, GFA staff members, club executives, coaches, administrators, referees, are strictly prohibited from taking part in betting. Again, no betting company in Ghana can use our fixtures or match results for betting without authorization or license from our dear Football Association. There are also new provisions on post-match interviews, and most importantly, on members of the association, referees, coaches, and players making false allegations and dishonest remarks without proof that disparages any person bringing the competition into disrepute. On officiating, Your Excellency, various steps have been taken and would be taken to ensure that we have our referees giving us the best of quality. We are working closely with the Referees Association of Ghana and their instructors to ensure that we have a full ranking of referees for the 3 top tiers of our league beginning next week. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, we have also introduced even more innovations and more on their way in the coming season. Your Excellency, I would therefore like to take this opportunity to invite corporate Ghana to join hands with us in the forward march of our beloved sport called football. We have the firm belief that integrity is key to the development of our game. Recently, we held a 4-day referees integrity workshop for over 311 male and female referees in the country in Kaswa to ensure professionalism at all levels. In the last few days, Your Excellency, the Ghana Football Association offered some financial support to clubs as they prepare for the new season. We are aware that this will not entirely meet the financial demands of club operations, but we are the firm belief that it is a necessary evil for our clubs to be able to be well prepared or better prepared for the new season. For the first time in the history of Ghana, regardless of the fact that we don't have official sponsors, the Executive Council has decided that at the end of the season, for the Premier League competition, the top 6 clubs will receive monetary awards for their placements on the league competition. This is amazing. Your Excellency, we are not stopping with the Premier League. We have 3 zones representing the National Division 1 League. For the first time, the top 3 tiers or the top 3 clubs would also receive financial rewards at the end of the season. Where's Madam Habibata? She's here. For the first time, for the very, very first time, we have 2 zones, 2 women Premier League zones, the Northern and the Southern. For the first time, the top 3 clubs at the end of the season will also receive monetary rewards from the Football Association. Now let's listen to this. If we want to ignite passion If we want to create wealth, it means we have to invest in coaching. If we have poor coaches, we will end up producing poor quality players. As an incentive package, the council has decided that for the first time, the coaches of the top 6 clubs will all be sponsored on attachment with the European clubs at the end of the season. I am sure that you think that this is enough. Hold on. Women clubs, for the first time, the top 3 coaches of the top 3 teams belonging to the 2 sectors will also be sent to Europe on attachment. I am sure that our Division 1 clubs are wondering, hey, what's going to happen? Okay, Division 1, you are also included in the package. For the first time, the top 3 coaches from each of the 3 zones would also be sent on attachment to Europe. This is what we mean by creating wealth for all. By these policies, Your Excellency, we will, as part of our strategy, succeed in igniting passion and creating wealth. Also, we would have succeeded in bringing the love back to the millions of the Ghanaians who love our sport. Your Excellency, government's role, I'm coming to you now, in reaching our objectives is, as an association, can never be underestimated. And I have said this on numerous and on varied platforms. I have said that it's so important for football and government to have a sexy relationship. People don't seem to understand this, but government must always be seen as a key strategic partner in the development of our sport. This is key. Your Excellency, your presence here today affirms the belief I've always held. I'm so grateful. Whilst we laud the government for various roles and support we have so far received, it's also true that our clubs need a lot of financial support. The football economy is so small, liquidity is always a big problem we have in this country. Unfortunately, Your Excellency, when we go around and we look for our meager money, we stage games, we promote these games. At the end of each game, there's a VAT component, 17%. Your Excellency, we need a promise that today, with your support and strategy, government will waive off this 17% off VAT for our clubs. Your Excellency, on behalf of my hard-working Executive Council, I'm so proud of them. On behalf of all our clubs, on behalf of our media partners, and most importantly, on behalf of our female clubs, we should express our heartfelt gratitude for the time you have taken off your busy schedule to be with us today. It only means that you love footy, you love football. And for us who are into the business of football, we shall forever remember this day. Because this is the very, very first time the Vice President of our country has been to the official launch of the football calendar. To bring back the love, to ignite passion, we will take not only the effort of Okraku, it will also not take only the effort of the Executive Council. Neither will it take the effort of the sector minister. If we will be successful, it will take the express and active participation and support of everybody here gathered and beyond. This is the call I'm throwing out to everybody. It's not so good at this time for you to sit aback and look for faults. Faults you will continue to find. Well, we are human. But so long as we believe that if we stick together, if we believe in the way, if we follow our principles, if we stay as a unit, we will definitely hit the target of envy. We shall cross River Jordan one day. And this River Jordan, we shall cross. Your Excellency, in departing, once again, I want to thank you so much that together with the big efforts from government, from the past normalization committee, from FIFA and CAF, today football is giving a new life. I'm very, very positive that in going forward, our sport will never be the same. God bless us all.